Truyền hình Việt Nam vùng Hoa Thịnh Đốn, chúng tôi xin trân trọng kính chào quý khán thính giả. Kính thưa quý vị, chương trình phóng sự tuần này, chúng tôi mời quý vị theo dõi những hình ảnh về cuộc vận động bầu cử của Đảng Cộng Hòa đã diễn ra tại Virginia, đặc biệt là tại Eden Center. Và vào lúc 12 giờ trưa ngày 25 tháng 10, tức là ngày thứ Ba, để mà vận động cho ông ứng cử viên Donald Trump. Chúng tôi ghi nhận có sự có mặt của con dâu của ông Donald Trump, đó là cô Lara Trump. Thưa quý vị, sau khi từ Eden và trong buổi chiều vào lúc 6 giờ có một buổi tiếp tân tại Trump National Golf Club DC ở tại Potomac Falls Virginia vào lúc 6 giờ chiều, với cũng có sự có mặt của Ủy ban vận động và của cô Lara Trump cũng như là cô Lynn Barton. Thưa quý vị, đã thu hút rất là đông những người ủng hộ cho ứng cử viên Cộng Hòa, và trong đó chúng tôi cũng ghi nhận có một số đồng hương Việt Nam cũng đã đến tham dự buổi tiếp tân này. Và bây giờ thì chúng tôi xin mời quý vị theo dõi những hình ảnh truyền hình Hoa Thịnh Đốn ghi nhận được trong hai sinh hoạt này.
All the signs, yes. Everybody be happy. Everybody will get a job. So make sure you.
1, 2, 3. Woman for Trump. Yes. Woman for Trump. We vote for Trump.
The president of the Vietnamese Women Association of DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Today, I'm honored to present to you Mrs. Lara Trump, the wife of Eric Trump. She's been campaigning across the country to advocate Mr. Trump with issues concerning the needs of U.S. citizens. Please give her a big applause. And here she is.
Hey, Eden Center. How are you guys? Are there any Trump supporters here? I love it. That's amazing. You know, I heard from some people, they said, don't come to Virginia. You can't win Virginia. I got to tell you, I think they're wrong. I think we can win Virginia. Listen, it's an honor to be here. It's been an incredible honor to be out on the road campaigning across our great country for my father-in-law, Donald Trump. And the same message keeps resonating with people. Everybody likes Donald Trump because they know he wants what's best for this country. He wants to make sure that we have strong families, that we have faith, that our school systems are taken care of, that we are safe in this country. And I feel like that's what I keep hearing from people here in Eden Center. That is a message that's resonating with everyone across the country. And this is a very important election. I don't think I have to tell anybody that. Every election is important. This election is probably the most important in the history of our country. Because with this election, we decide very distinctly what direction our country is going to take. Donald Trump wants us to prosper again. He wants to bring jobs back to this country. He wants to put the family and faith at the center of everything for all of us because it is so, so important. He wants to make sure that the 95 million Americans who don't have jobs in this country get jobs back. He wants to make, pretty important, he wants to make sure that our manufacturing comes back to this country. He wants to make sure that, like Donald Trump, we all have that shot at the American dream. But like all of us, Donald Trump saw something happening in this country that he didn't like. He kept turning on the television, opening up the newspaper every day, and he saw what we all saw, that there were major problems in this country. And this is a country that has been so good to Donald Trump and the Trump family. This country has allowed Donald to be a business success, to have an incredible family, to be the epitome of the American dream. And he thinks that we all deserve a shot at that. And we do. Woman for Trump. Virginia woman for Trump. Any more? I think I should put her on the mic. She's pretty good. Amazing. This is so important that we get out and we vote in mass, because we have to send a message to the people right around the corner from here in Washington, D.C., that the people are in charge of this country, not the politicians, right? We want to make sure that there is a man in the White House who has our best interests at heart, and his name is Donald Trump. Has anybody here registered to vote? Everybody knows you've got to get out and vote, right? But don't go vote alone. You got to take everybody with you. Take your neighbor, take your parents, take your friends, pick people up, fill the car up, take them to the polls, because we need to let Washington, D.C. know that we are done with the mess that they have caused. The gravy train is over. The Trump train is coming through. So on November 8th, we want to make sure that we elect Donald Trump as our 45th President of the United States. Anybody with me? Now, do you guys know about the Trump train? So I want to do a little cheer. I was a cheerleader once upon a time. So when I say Trump train, I want all of you guys to say choo-choo. Can we do that? Ready? Trump train. Trump train. Trump train. I think I know how everybody here is voting. I think we got some Trump supporters. Guys, this is such an honor to be here. It is so special to be here at Eden Center. I know that this is the heart of the Vietnamese community here. And thank you so much for having me. On behalf of the entire Trump family, on behalf of my father-in-law, all the support that you have given us, all that you are doing means the world. And I have no doubt that on January 20th, 2017, we will see Donald Trump take the oath of office as our next president. All right, guys, you know what you have to do, right? Get out and vote. Thank you so much for having me, Eden Center. It's an honor to be here.
With Mr. Trump, what you see is what you get. With Mrs. Clinton, you don't know whether it is a private position or the public position. She has two faces. We don't know.
Trump needs some money. Where's the money? Trump.
Use the campaign, see the commercial success of the Vietnamese American community. Mr. Trump will bring back the jobs. With the job, we have the paycheck, we have the dignity. We don't want a handout. We don't want a welfare check from the Democrats.
Thứ nhất, chúng ta là những người tị nạn cộng sản. Chúng ta từng tranh đấu để bỏ một chế độ gọi là tham nhũng, quyền lực. Thì Trump là cái người, là tranh đấu và chặn đứng cái chuyện cái tệ nạn đó. Ngược lại quý vị thấy đó, bà Hillary đó, trong bao nhiêu năm qua. Và những cái problem hiện giờ đó, quý vị đã hiểu. Vì vậy mình phải nhìn cái chuyện, đối với tôi ủng hộ là gì? Giữa hai cái problem. Thì đối với ông Trump là những cái personal problem. Còn bà Hillary là các government problem. Vì vậy tôi so sánh như vậy. Mà tôi nghĩ rằng cái thái độ ông Trump hiện thời sẽ không là một thái độ khi làm tổng thống. Ông sẽ có rất nhiều cái thay đổi khác. Đó là lý do tại sao mà tôi ủng hộ ông Trump.
Ông nghĩ sao về đàn bà của ông Hillary và ông Clinton và đàn bà của ông Trump có khác nhau không? Câu chuyện đàn bà đó.
Cái đó thì càng khác xa nữa, nhưng mà tôi nghĩ cái đó cũng không phải là vấn đề. Và thực ra riêng về chuyện đó tôi cũng không nghĩ rằng những người ủng hộ cho ông Trump mà họ quay lưng. Đó không phải là yếu tố. Quý vị nên quan tâm về những cái hành động của bà Hill trong quá khứ đó. Ví dụ như là bà delete 32.000 cái email, Bà làm một private server.
Make sure
Bà
take
xài
picture
13 cái
and then
iPhone
vote for Trump,
để
okay,
mà dùng
guys?
những classified
Make sure you
mail.
vote for Trump.
Cái đó mới là vấn đề quan trọng.
Alright.
Còn
She
chuyện
gotta
mà
go. She gotta go,
phụ
guys.
nữ ông Trump hay là
She
phụ
gotta
nữ
go.
ông Bill Clinton thì tôi không coi, đó là thành vấn đề. Cái chính là giữa hai
She
cái
gotta
chính,
go.
giữa ông Trump và bà Hill thôi.
Ladies and gentlemen, please come in this way. Most of us here with our wonderful committee, Mary Ann.
With diverse cultures, religions, and ethnicities, let us invite God to hear our without prejudice and without our prior wounds, so that we may unite as servants of peace through acceptance, understanding, and most importantly, tolerance of others.
Everybody that works in our organization loves Mr. Trump. He treats everybody with respect. This is someone we need in the White House. We have Dr. Ferris, where are you? From Senegal. Shami Sager from Jamaica. Mia Lobe from Lebanon. Of course, I mentioned Dr. William Ferris. He's from Lebanon as well.
It is absolutely an honor to be here, and there are so many familiar faces in this room. I have seen very many of you at the winery in Charlottesville, and I'm just here to say that I could echo every single thing that Michael has said about Mr. Trump and the entire family, Eric, Don, and Ivanka, Laura, who's here tonight, and the amazing people that work within the Trump organization. I've never worked with more accomplished people, people who are dedicated to excellence, and it's all because of the vision and the leadership of Mr. Trump. He draws people to him that want to excel and want to succeed, and it is exactly what he will do for our country and for our government. He surrounds himself by people that are experts in their field, experts in what they do. He diligently asks questions and learns, and he is just an absolutely amazing person.
And some of you might recognize me from telling the truth about 6 months ago with a YouTube video entitled "The Trump Family That I Know." Yes. Thank you. And like I said, I never expected to be out here on the campaign trail talking about a man and a friend and a family that I've grown to love. But 6 months ago, I had a front row seat to a narrative that I knew to be false. And as Martin Luther King says, our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. So I felt compelled to come forward as a black female executive at the Trump Organization and dispel the rumors and innuendo that was out there about my boss being a racist, a bigot, a misogynist, a sexist. He is none of those things. Because I can tell you right now that in the boardroom, it's all about what you bring to the table. It's not about your ethnicity, your gender, your religion, your sexual orientation. Mr. Trump hires each and every one of us based on the same criteria, our education, our value, what we can bring to the table as well. And if we don't deliver on a daily basis, I think you all know the two words that we might hear.
This is so great. Well, you know what? I see a lot of women here tonight. But I'm confused because I thought women didn't vote for Donald Trump. Don't believe anything the media tells you, right? They're all liars. I think we've seen that. And now, not only do we know they're liars, we know that most of them, as we all suspected, have been in Hillary Clinton's back pocket the whole race. But despite that, you see 10, 15, 20,000 people 3 times a day at Trump rallies across this country because there is a movement going on in this country. And they can try all they want to spread a different message, but
But the numbers on November 8th aren't going to lie, and we are going to elect Donald Trump as our next president. So just like Lynn, I'm a person that is very familiar with Donald Trump and the Trump family as a member of the family. And we kept hearing this narrative about Donald Trump with women. And we said, this is crazy. This is not the man that we know. We have to get out there and talk to people and let people know about the real Donald Trump. So Lynn and I, as you heard, got a group of women together who knows him very well. And we all went out on the road, and I have to tell you, this has been the most incredible experience ever, getting to travel across this great country, meeting people, hearing people's stories. And I can tell you that the enthusiasm that exists for Donald Trump out there is only for Donald Trump. Hillary Clinton does not have that on her side. I saw actually, there was a rally that Tim Kaine had, right, the other day? 30 people. There's 30 people right here in this front row. So we're already doing better than Tim Kaine. And by the way, could anybody imagine having Tim Kaine as our president? As if Hillary Clinton isn't bad enough. And look, as a woman, I would love to see a woman be president one day, and I know we will see that. That woman is not Hillary Rodham Clinton. We can do so much better than that, right? We got a nice young lady up front here. She might be in front. I don't know. So many people ask me, you know, what is it like to be a member of the Trump family? What was it like when you first met Donald Trump? And I'll tell you, I come from a very normal upbringing. I grew up in North Carolina. My parents have always been small business owners. I come from a middle-class family. I'm very normal, actually.
Yes, ma'am.
And so whenever you're meeting your future in-laws, or who you think could be your future in-laws, it's always nerve-wracking, especially when their last name happens to be Trump. So when I met my father-in-law, actually, my husband didn't give me any sort of warning. And I know there are a few folks here that know Eric, and maybe that's the thing Eric does. Maybe guys, is that what you do to us? You just give us no forewarning at all. And then, sure enough, we opened the door, and there was Donald Trump, and I said, oh my God. I should have gotten my hair done, or my nails done, or something. And I was immediately put at ease by the way that Donald Trump spoke to me. Because this is a man who speaks to you and looks you in the eye and speaks very softly, much different than the man we see every day up on a stage in front of a television. You know, Donald Trump is an entertainer. So we know that side of him, but I will tell you there is a different side of Donald Trump that is very down to earth, very caring. He was one-on-one with me there, was very interested in me. And I really felt great about that. I immediately said, this is a good man, and I can tell that. I knew that from the beginning. And then the entire family. I mean, could you imagine? This is a family that has grown up in the public eye with everything at their fingertips, and yet all these kids are great. We've never heard about them in the news for anything negative. Donald Trump has raised incredible kids. And I think our future vice president actually said it best at the RNC when he said, you can fake a lot of things, but you can't fake your kids. So as Lynn said, this has been an honor of a lifetime. I can tell you, when I first became a member of the Trump family, I never envisioned being part of a presidential campaign. I can tell you that. But truly, the movement that we have seen start behind Donald Trump is really about the people. That is at the core of his message. This is a man who is just like all of us, who opened the newspaper every day and turned on the television and hated what he saw happening to this country. This is a country that has given Donald Trump everything. It has given him business success, an incredible family, truly the ability to be the American dream. That is what Donald Trump is, and he thinks we all deserve that shot. And we do. But they're making it very hard for us these days. There are more small businesses closing than opening in this country. There are 95 million people out of work. Our education system is ranked 30th in the world. This is the United States of America. We are supposed to be number 1 in the world at everything. And we need to get it that way. Do we have any veterans in here tonight? Thank you for your service. Thank you. Let's give it a round of applause. We all thank you, and Donald Trump thanks you. Because you are the reason that we are all here today with the freedoms we have. And we need to be taking care of our veterans. They should not be waiting, as Liz said, 6 months, a year for help. These are people that we owe everything to, and we should treat them accordingly. We need to make sure that this country is safe, folks. You know, the very first thing that Donald Trump came out and talked about, and the first thing they attacked him on, was immigration. But let's face it, we have a lot of immigrants in this room. And these are all people that did it the legal way. Right now? We need to know who's coming into this country, that they mean us well. People have worked very hard to become U.S. citizens, and then they're veterans for Trump. Thank you. We need to make sure that we are protecting our borders. Does anybody want that wall built? This has been so incredible to see what has happened in this race, because we all remember when my father-in-law announced he was running, right? Yes! We remember that most of the media said this is a publicity stunt, he's not serious, this is a joke, he's not even going to come out and announce he's running. And not only did he come out and announce he was running, but he, week by week, month by month, person by person, defeated 16 incredible candidates. And left standing at the end as our nominee was Donald J. Trump. This is about all of you. This is about the people of this country saying, we are sick of what has been going on and we are taking this country back. Every election is important. I truly believe that. It is an honor to be a U.S. citizen and to vote, and I have always voted in every election. But I truly believe that this election is the most important in any of our lifetimes.